and welcome back. I'm Deb Hanson, local real estate agent with Suncoast Team Realty, as well as your host of Park Bench, where we encourage everybody to support your local businesses by shopping local, dining local, and banking local. This morning I'm with Holly, Charlotte State Bank and Trust. Welcome, Holly.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. So I see here that Charlotte State Bank and Trust was established in 1987 in Port Charlotte. So how many branches do you currently have?
So we have, we have 4 branches in Charlotte County. We recently added a Northport branch, and we have a satellite branch at Southport Square. So we're up to 6.
Wow, and growing?
Well, yes.
So tell us a little bit about the bank and what kind of services and products you offer.
So Charlotte State Bank offers a full spectrum of banking products. We have mortgage lending, commercial lending, investment services, trust services. We also are currently offering a CD special 2% APY for 9 months, minimum $1,000, so come see us.
Very good. And it is nice to know that there's other services. People think of just the bank as coming in and getting a mortgage or checking and savings and so forth, so it is nice that you have a lot of those products to offer.
We do. We compete with all of the product offerings that the big boys offer, but at a local level.
Nice, very nice. And what do people love most about the bank?
I would say I hear over and over again customer service and our community involvement. All of our employees live here, work here. They're leaders in the community. They're volunteers in the community. So, I run into my customers out in town all of the time.
Yeah, that's nice. And I bet you, and I know I've walked in here many times, and people are called by their first name. So, it's like walking into Cheers and saying, Norm.
Yeah, how you doing? We also hear we have great cookies at all of our branches.
Always a plus.
And this might seem like kind of a small thing, but most of the branches, if they're able to, they will let local communities do car washes in the parking lot and that kind of thing. It's hard to find somebody who will let you do that, but because again we're so involved in the community, those are our kids too.
Absolutely.
So that's probably one of the things I hear the most.
That is nice. Giving back to the community, what it's all about. And what drives you? What motivates you to do what you do every day?
Money? No, well, besides that, I truly love my job. I probably get the most satisfaction out of sitting down with somebody, and I do mortgage lending. So when somebody wants to buy a house, and maybe the answer is not necessarily no, but the answer is just not yet. Mm-hmm. So let's put you on a path. I work with them, and then all of a sudden they get a house that they a year ago thought they couldn't have. That's probably the most rewarding aspect of my job.
Yeah, and that is nice to be able to, like you said, not say no to them, because it's not black and white. And it is nice to be able to set them down and exactly show them what needs to be done to get there.
I do, and those are the words I use. I'll say, let's get you on the path, or let's set out a roadmap. You don't know where you need to go if you don't know where you are.
True, absolutely true. Yeah. And what advice can you give people that are getting ready to buy a home, especially first-time buyers, and how important is getting pre-approved?
I would say it is of the utmost importance. I would come to see a loan officer, come see me, probably that would be your very first step. We can talk about establishing credit if you don't have credit. We can talk about down payment money, how much you're going to need, where that's going to come from. Just setting the expectation of what you need to do and how long it's going to take you to do that. Mm-hmm. And then I have some older customers that they don't have credit, they haven't used it, all their money's in a coffee can. So all of these, yeah, really, you'd be surprised how much cash people have. But those are all things that we need to deal with at least 60 days ahead of time. Mm-hmm. So a first-time home buyer, I would say come see me a year. If you're just in the planning purposes, 30 to 60 days is probably sufficient.
That is good advice, because people think that I'm going to go look for a home first and then go and get financing, and that's really not how it goes.
And when those customers come in that already have a contract and I've never talked to them and they've never been pre-approved, I get heart palpitations and I start getting nervous because I'm thinking everybody's going to be let down.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
So yeah, very first step.
Well, I appreciate that. So that's makes my job a lot easier too. Please go see her. So everybody, If you are in the market for a new home or want to even learn more about their products and services, because again, it's not just your average typical bank. There's a lot to offer here. Stop on in and see Holly or any of the other associates here. They'd be more than happy to help you. So Holly, I thank you very much for taking the time today
Well, thank you. I
walk
appreciate
us
it.
through everything that Charlotte State Bank and Trust has to offer.
Thank you. See you soon.
Take care and have a great day.